All right. All right, everybody. We are out live for probably the last time on the kayak for the year because it's a little chilly out and getting chillier. We are at one last new location for the kayak for the year. Also, originally it was going to be a typical Friday where we stream for a little bit. Then after we stream for a little bit, we jump on the other stream bit and do Kingdom on the Road, and then jump back in. But both Aunt and Joe had something come up. Kingdom on the Road got canceled, but we're still out. We're still gonna do. We're still gonna go out and do some stuff on the kayak and everything in the meantime. So we just launched. We are getting a worm on. We're gonna throw it out and just see what happens here. Because we have not been here before. This is the Deer Creek Reservoir. We're only a few miles down the road from where we have been a lot this year. But we figured we'd try here today. So we are going to try here today. And we should be out here until about 12:30-ish, 1 o'clock-ish, somewhere in there. We're going to go ahead and toss this out and then start paddling around and see if we can't find a good spot to go sit for a while. I think we're gonna. Ooh, there's a bridge over there. Maybe that's where we should go first. Yes. This is a very popular spot in our area, but I have never been here. So. Throw over here real fast by the fishing docks. Because typically these reservoirs, there's always fish sitting around there. Yeah, and that's the other good thing is we're not going to worry about what we had happen yesterday because they do actually have a kayak launch here, which means I'll be able to get in back on shore without too much issue. Yesterday, those that weren't with us, as we were out on the water, they took away the dock, and so we had to figure out a way to climb out of the boat without getting soaked because we don't have the water shoes on because the water's too cold for us to get in it at the moment. So let's see if we got anybody sitting around here or not. And then we're gonna go get in the sun after we've tried this spot over here for a little bit. There are quite a few places in this reservoir. This is a big, big reservoir, and typically, uh, there are a lot of different spots to go and put the boat in and to fish and everything else. The water level is like non-existent in a lot of places around here. Uh, I wasn't even sure if this spot was going to have enough water for us, but it obviously does. There's some bubbles around here. See if anybody wants breakfast or not. Sure if it's a bite or if I just am dragging a little bit here. See here shortly, I guess. We had a bite. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. There's something very interested in that. Maybe it's on. Feels like it might be on. Maybe we got the worm off. Oh, it almost got the worm off. Didn't. We're going to try that again then. Just coming to fish the dock, so we'll move here in a minute. Oh, is that fish or am I stuck? I'm stuck on something. No way that is stuck that bad. What is even over here that I could get stuck on? There it goes. It's like it was just stuck in some grass. We're gonna go ahead and keep moving out towards that bridge, I guess. Where we're gonna start headed. Please spray with that. I'm gonna try one more time over here. Got bites. Got one. We are on the board, everybody. We have ourselves a little bluegill. Not bad. Not bad. Oop, something bigger just jumped behind me. This one was way too big for you, dude. Can't even get the hook out. There it goes. All right, little fishy. One down. All right, not too bad. We're already on the board. We got flash goal as well. See what that's about. Well, took it away, so I guess we don't have flash goal. Throw this back here. That splash was at a minute ago. You know what? Since we're not doing that today, let's do this real fast. We're gonna add a fish counter on here as well. We are floating way further back to be. So we're going to go ahead and paddle out of here. Oh, hold that thought, everybody. All right, we're back. And I'm pretty sure I lost my worm. Yep, I did. All right, let's go ahead and just go out a little bit further here. Oh, I think the guy at the dock may have just caught one. Let's get out into the sun a little bit so I can start thawing out. Because my hands are getting a little chilly. All right, hang on, everybody. One more mute. All right, everybody, I am back. I had to mute you for a phone call that came in that I had to take, but we're back. We're still working our way around the reservoir here, trying to stay in the sun a little bit more so I don't get too frigid. Ooh, I'm not sure if that was a bite or not. Not sure if I hooked one or if I got stuck on a branch or what. Ooh, I just lost my worm and I probably got myself stuck. Yep. Did not get stuck, definitely lost the worm. It's all right. We're moving through the worms a little faster because we're trying to use up the bait we've got. That's why I only had a few left from yesterday, and then I had gotten some for today. So we've got plenty to work our way through here. We are about to run into a tree. Let's back it up a little bit. All right, we're gonna toss one more over here, and then we'll keep moving our way towards that bridge. Is the goal. Not sure. No, just the worm. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna go around this tree and try the other side real quick from where we were at, just to see. Hey, what up? Yes, we have. We got a little bluegill. About 15 minutes in. Um, so we're gonna see. We've seen a couple fish jump also. So this is a lake I have not been to before. This is the Deer Creek Reservoir in Alliance, Ohio, Marble, Ohio, Sebring, Ohio. It's like shares an address with all of them. We are. I know this is a heavy bass area typically. Oh, we got a bite. I think we may have missed him though. We had a bite. I don't know if he's still on. Ah, we lost the worm. All right, we're gonna back up though and try that again because there's definitely a fish here. But yeah, this is the Deer Creek Reservoir. This part of the reservoir where the actual entrance is, water's not too bad. Other places of it, it is bone dry, like literally bone dry. All the underwater cover and everything's completely exposed, and there's just little trickles of water running through it at the moment. We're gonna try this again because we got. I just missed it because I was trying to get ourselves rearranged. Whatever will bite. It is super cold, so I'm expecting to get more catfish and bluegill than anything. Maybe some crappie. Uh, there's all sorts of stuff in this reservoir. Typically, if I try to target anything, then I end up only getting catfish, no matter what else I was targeting, unless I was targeting catfish. So I really don't target anything ever. Um, it's just whatever will bite, and one more try over here. Thanks for the follow. I mean, I'll be out for a while today, so All right, we're gonna try this corner over here for a minute. Yeah. Oops, we got fish jumping right over here. Maybe we'll go over there next. A lot of grass over there, it feels like. I may have lost the worm trying to get through the grass. Nope, it's still on. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm stuck or if I've got a fish on. It feels like it could be either one. Nah, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck on somebody else's line. Let's see. See if we can't get it out. Okay, this side came loose. Goodness. It's a ginormous Senko. Very big Senko. There, it's been down there so long it's gotten extended out. There we go. Yeah, we're going this way. Looks like there would be pretty good spots to throw over here before we start heading that direction. Although it looks like we got fish over here. Looks like they're jumping all over the place out here. Further out than I expected. Not at all where I wanted to go. Fish just jumped. I don't know if you saw that on camera or not. I think you did. Uh, Shot just in case. That or that was my worm. It may have been my worm flying off. Let's see. Yep, that was my worm flying off, not a fish jumping. Oh well. Now we know. Oh, we almost lost a worm. Maybe we did lose a worm. Oh, we got somebody biting. See if it comes back. Let go already. think it let go. Oh, we got the worm off. He just jumped, whatever it was. All right, that's the end of that box from yesterday. So we're gonna put worm on, turn around, and try again. And then we'll get the fresher ones out. Let's get turned around. Tights. There we go. He's on. Oh no, it's not. It's another. Oh, I had another line. That's what I had caught. There are a lot of down fishing lines in here. There we go. That was a big bite though. The wind just blew me out of position. I don't know if he's coming back for it or not. Maybe he got the worm off. Oh. Or it's on. Maybe he's on. Nope, I'm stuck on something now. I bet it's that same fishing line that I was stuck on a second ago. Yep, it is. All right, we're gonna pull this fishing line out also. We're cleaning up out here today. This stuff has been down there for a while. Actually, almost feels like there may be something on this. Oh, it's a stick. That's what's on it. Oh my goodness. This thing has so many lines wrapped around it. Where's the knife? Look at all these lines wrapped around this one stick. Goodness. There's more. This is like a graveyard of fishing lines. I may not be able to get these up even. All right, well, I tried. That is impossible to get off. I tried. I tried my best. There are just so many down there, it's impossible to do. I bet that fish that keeps playing with my bait keeps taking it and wrapping it around that stick. That was rough. All right, we're getting a new worm out. And we're going to see what we can do. We're going to throw over in this little corner here and then go up to that wall. I'm not sure if that's the dam or not. My goodness, there are things jumping all over the place over here, though. All right, we're trying one more time. Actually, we're not, because we're about to crash, so we're not going to try. We tried to clean it. We got one line out already this morning as far as cleaning it up. And we tried to get about 5 more there, but they were not, we'd be here all day just trying to get those out of the water. So we gave up on that. And the fish over here are just jumping like crazy. They're just mocking me now. Well, maybe we'll throw over there again. Oop, that might have been a bite. Hang on. It's not. Oh, we almost got stuck on that. All right, we're moving on from here. Oh, I lost my worm even. All right, we're moving on from here. This is not going well. Let's get out of here. Those of you that are tuning in because you're expecting Kingdom on the Road right now, Ant and Joe both ended up not being able to do it this morning. So we are just out getting one last day on the water. The weather in Ohio has finally decided to act like it's October. And so this is probably the last day in the kayak. You never know. It may begin before the end of the year, but not anticipating that. So. We should be back to somewhat normal Kingdom on the Road programming next week, though. I probably will be in the studio, but you never know. Just have to see how it goes here. Apparently, I sliced my finger up trying to get that line out. Sad thing is, the water temperature at the moment is actually warmer than the outside. The air temp. We got bites to get the worm off. We may have lost the worm. Yeah, we lost the worm. No, it's still on. We just gave up on it. Must have felt the hook and released. Oh, we lost the worm. We ended up pulling through something. We know there's at least one fish in this little cove area because it was biting. Yeah. It's tension again. That was bait tug. We should be good. Not sure Oh, it let go. It let go. We had it. It let go. We're gonna turn here in a minute. We're gonna try one more time here. Nothing. All right, let's go over towards the wall a little bit more. There's a heron flying in front of us. I don't know if we're doing good. It's making it a little difficult to paddle. But there's rocks over here. All right. There's a ton of cover over here. Maybe we'll throw over here for a minute as we work our way back down towards that bridge over there. That's where we've been headed this whole time. We just keep getting sidetracked as usual. Hey, Geo in the house. We had to postpone Kingdom on the Road today because Joe got called off to something and Ant was busy also. So we're out here doing one last day in the kayak before we have to hang it up for the winter. Oh, we got a bite. We're blown a little further in than I would like to be blown into this also. is very windy today. All right, we are going to throw this direction one time and then start moving back towards where we've been headed this whole time and just keep getting distracted about. Ooh, shaded over here, and the temperature is a lot cooler, so we're not going to stay over here much longer. Oh, crud. Although I'm stuck on something, so we're staying over here a little longer so I can get my bullets back. Well, we may have to cut the line on this one because it looks like it's stuck real bad. There. Oh, maybe not. We might have just got loose enough. Maybe I'll pull it. There we go. Got it loose. Although I may have just gotten it stuck in. Oh no, I lost it. It pulled the hook off. All right, we got to put a new hook on. Let's get another hook real fast, and then we're gonna paddle out of this mess of trees. We released yesterday, for those interested, a new blog on the fishing site on how to identify the different species of catfish. Because that's one thing that we have had to learn this year. I don't know what is going on, man. The amount of catfish we have caught this year is insane. Normally, in the past, we never caught catfish at all. And then this year, it's been like the only thing we've caught. Come on. Try and get this thing to go all the way through, and it won't. Yep. Let's see. If I can get this thing to thread, then we'll be on our way. There it goes. We're through. I said we are out at a new lake today, uh, just down the street from where we've streamed quite a few Fridays. But different reservoir, and we weren't sure how it was going to go because on the way here, passing the reservoir, a lot of the pockets of it were bone dry to the point where we could see the like there was nothing, just a little trickle of water going through it. This section of it though is high enough for us to be out, obviously. So checking this place out finally. We had intended to a couple of other times this summer, but the road was closed and so we couldn't get over here. But during the summer months, this is a hotbed for bass and things like that, but it is very cold today. So don't know that we're going to even see any bass. But that's all right. Let's go ahead and keep moving back down that shoreline there. Do I bring food with me? No, I do not. I just grab food as I leave normally. When it's hot out, I have water in the kayak with me. But days like today, I don't, because I don't really need it until I get out. And it just takes up space and it's cold. So I don't remember if there's a shooting range nearby or if that's hunters. They're shooting a lot for it being hunting. Wind's making it choppy out here. Try to split these trees right here. Did not, but that was a good shot under the tree, so we'll leave it there for a minute. Oh, we got a bite. I missed it, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's still on. No, I missed him. Was trying though. All right, let's go back where we were then. We're gonna try that again. We might be able to get something here actually. There's something underneath these trees. Oh, woo. Just threw that thing right back at me. Well, let's try over here. Ah, we missed it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh, maybe we did. See if it goes down here or not. I bet we missed it. Yeah. Took a nice bite out of it though. Throw one more. All right, it's getting dangerous over here now, so we're not going to do that anymore. Oh, we caught another line. That's what we've been catching. It's like the fifth or sixth one we've caught today. Oh no, this was the one from that I already pulled out from behind. Oh, we're about to hit. Let's get out of these trees here. Uh-oh. Almost lost my net somehow. Apparently part of the tree caught it. All right, let's head up. Those of you on TikTok, I don't know if you can see, there's a patch of tall grass up there by the rocks. We're going to try to mess with, and then we're going to be getting up towards the bridge finally. There's also a little small airport right around here. Oh, there it is. It's straight above me. The plane that you're hearing. Oh, that's not a bridge. That's the dam, looks like. Maybe I won't be able to go over there after all. So I would bet there's probably some cats over there. Just oh. There. Yeah, sit a little higher. So if we don't get a kayak upgrade next year, ooh, Gio forgot his lunch. That's why he asked me about mine. We're gonna definitely need to at least upgrade the seat next year. So we're hoping to upgrade the kayak in general between sponsor buzz and some other things we got working on, but the seat is a must for next year. These ones I've got out of my grandparents' garage are not holding up as well as they were at the beginning. All right, we're gonna go to the other side and start working that wall until we find out what that actually is. If that's the dam or if that's a. We're gonna try to figure it first. All right, let's keep moving up. Ooh, this wind is strong. There we go. We're moving. So I made the mistake. I should have gone the opposite direction this morning when I got here when it wasn't windy, and gone up to the bridge first and then floated back down and around everywhere that I've been. Oh well, we know now. We're gonna hit this spot right here for a minute. We're coming in too fast. It's way shallower over here than I thought. Uh-oh. This wind's making it difficult now. Yeah, we're too shallow. So we're gonna need to move forward. We're about to potentially gonna beat again. So I'm on ground here. All right, let's move forward as much as we can here then. So we're gonna see what's up here. I'm not sure if this is the dam or not, because that building makes it look like it is, but that may just be the control for the bridge. I don't know. There we go. We finally broke out of the wind. Now we're moving. I wonder if there's any fish over here. This would be a good spot. Let's try. Doc was successful. Meaning what? I don't know what that means, Gio. Or if that was even for me. Maybe that wasn't even for me. I wonder if you accidentally. Oh, thought I was talking. No, I'm over here. I think this is the dam actually, which means I'm not gonna be able to do what I was going to do. But a lot of times over by the dam spots is where, yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure it's the dam control is what this building next to me is. Um, we're gonna find out once I get up there. I can't tell if those are no wake signs or if those are danger, don't come anywhere near me signs. Um, so we're gonna go find out what they are. Oftentimes in these areas right by the dam is where you can find good, like big size flathead catfish, things like that. Yeah, I believe that is the dam control, is what that is there. Again, not been on this one before. I've been told I needed to come out here. I probably, excuse me, should have come out here during the summertime instead of the fall, and before the water got frigid. And I probably would be able to get a good amount of bass out here, but um, we didn't. We waited because actually we didn't wait. The road was closed, and so I couldn't come out here. Let's see what this is. I think those are danger, not low wake. Those are danger. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it. Okay. Yeah, we're not going over there. I'm in Ohio, specifically Northeast Ohio, where I actually live. Uh, is in Canton, where like we are literally down the street from the Football Hall of Fame, and the place that I stream a lot of the times when I'm on the bank is right. Oh, we got a bite right down the hill from the McKinley monument where President McKinley is buried. I'm not sure if it's coming back around. I had a good bite, but it's tugging now. Not sure if it's on or not. Still is fighting or not. But we had a bite. I don't know if you got the worm off. Nope. Worm is still on. Where we are at today is the Deer Creek. Ooh, you can't see it on the camera. Ooh, we got bites again. All right. We're gonna turn around and try one more time over here. Think it got the worm off? No, it didn't. It still hasn't gotten the worm off. It is trying so hard. All right. All right, we're gonna scoot back up. So I think we can get whatever this is. My guess is the way it's picking at it, it's probably a bluegill, but I don't know. Try to find out. Let's get a little closer. Someone just hit the bridge, apparently. Ooh. Oh. Lost it. All right. We're gonna get a worm on, and then we're gonna move to the other side of these danger buoys. Try to get these on a little more secure too. We're getting pushed around by the wind quite a bit. Right, let's go ahead and back up. All right, here we go. Let's move forward a bit. Yeah, that's a steep drop off right there. Probably looks really cool on the other side, but I don't think we want to go down it. As much as Gio was really hoping to get me going down a waterfall as a cliff at some point. But the other side of this thing here. All right, we're almost to the other side of this little alcove area here. The wind picked up again. You can't tell. Making it a little harder to paddle. There we go. We're almost through it. There we go. A couple spots to try over here. We work our way back around. Oh, wind's blowing us too fast. We're about to crash again. Oh, there we go. We are about to crash into a tree. There are people walking on the bridge over there. Something is moving right here in front of us. Oh, some dogs running around up here. Some just jumped in front of me.
Dog. Morning.
Hey there. One little bluegill. Yeah. Man, no. Yeah, there are fish jumping all over the place over here. Just a matter of finding them. need to see, because the wind is making this a little harder than it should be. There is something jumping right there by me. All over the place they are jumping. Just jumping over by that tree too. Just that one jumped right next to us. And I lost my worm on that, I think. At least part of the worm I lost on that. Ooh, that felt like a bite. That was only part. I think it got the worm off. No, it didn't. Okay. Almost did. Didn't. Wow, it is just barely hanging on. Tugging it. Got it. Let's go up here. That tree. Probably smacking the fish on the head as I paddle the way they've been jumping over here. on TikTok viewers, you guys don't understand. Like they're literally just hopping all around us. Way too close. Way too fast. Hey, what up? So yeah, we got a bluegill like 15 minutes in, and then we've had quite a few bites, and then nothing. There are literally fish jumping all around us at the moment. We have pulled in quite a few broken lines from people also. Oh, we might have one here though. Oh no, that was a stick or something. And we almost went down the dam accidentally. Also, that also happened today. So it just depends. I don't have my cooler with me today. I have taken some cats home occasionally. Um, but otherwise it's pretty much all catch and release. Because the fish I catch aren't outside of catfish, the fish I catch typically um aren't big enough anyway. Um, the bluegill, the bluegill I caught this morning probably was big enough, but uh, not worth messing with. But yeah, I don't even have my cooler today. The cooler I have is huge, and so it's complicated to get on and off, and wasn't worth bringing today. So we got about an hour left out here. We're gonna put a fresher, bigger worm on, see if we can't get anything to come out from under these trees, and then we're gonna keep moving. We are at a new location that we had tried to get to earlier this summer, and the roads were closed. We're just down the street actually from the other reservoir that we typically catch all those catfish I was just talking about. We are instead now at the Deer Creek Reservoir, and um, we weren't sure if we were going to even get out because most of the reservoir is dried up at the moment. But this part of it is not. We did get some really cool footage also before we launched of the fog on the lake and stuff like that. So what I've got on right now is this is an Ozark trail reel. The rod for it broke, but I've got it on what is this? A Shakespeare LX rod that I got from a guy for like $5. I've got a bait holder hook on with a tungsten weight. I think it's an eighth of an ounce weight, maybe it's a quarter ounce weight. And then I'm just using night crawlers is all I'm using right now. I do also have with me the Daiwa Shock combo, but it's got I accidentally put too much weight on it for as low as this is. So that's just here for backup in case this one goes out on me. We actually lost the rod to this Ozark Trail Reel couple months ago during right around this time at Sippo Lake when we were in the middle of Kingdom on the Road. It just snapped right in half, and we're not really sure why because I wasn't even stuck on anything. I was just reeling it in, and then it just kind of popped. And I don't know if it had broke earlier and we just didn't realize it or what, but it was very interesting. Ooh, got a bite. Here it comes back. Right back there again. Got bites. Come in from a different angle this time. Let's go around this tree to the other side real fast. Then we're gonna have to start moving our way back towards the shore or towards the boat launch. Much calmer over on this side of the water. It was so windy on the other side when you didn't have the tree blocking. But now we're next to the trees. It's nice and calm over here. Oh, do I have one on? Or am I stuck? Oh. Must have been just a stick. super grassy over here. I need to get out of this. We're gonna lose stuff. And all right, let's keep moving. Something moving around back here. Ooh, some jumped right by my bait. Oh, so I'm not in Florida. I'm in Ohio. Um, the carp are. It just depends on where you're at, if they're an actual problem or not. Um, I'm stuck again. That's a problem. Um, I've caught one or two carp this summer out at some of the lakes, but they're not as big of an issue as they are in some states. But yeah, no, I'm in Ohio. If I was in Florida, this would not be the last kayak trip because the weather would probably hold out long enough for me to be able to do it at least a couple more months. Um, Here, not so much. Am I already stuck again? My goodness. All right. Obviously, this part right here is not the place to go. Yeah, we don't have a ton. Um, so like I was saying, we got don't know what that was. Something stuck to the back of my kayak. Something right here in front of us, literally. Drop this in, see if we get a bite. Yes, they are all over the place right here by us. It's just nothing's taking the bait. Oop, I think it got my bait, whatever it was. Had bites there for a second, but I think we were moving too fast or it got the bait. No, it didn't. It's still on. My goodness. Yeah, no, we I caught it was about a 30-inch carp a couple months ago. Um I know there are some people that like they fish exclusively for them and they get a good bit and they're huge. But yeah, I have a feeling they're probably in this lake as well, but I don't know for sure. I know they are obviously considered an invasive species still, even if they're not as big of an issue as like what you're dealing with. But just jumping straight ahead of me again. So I mean, they seem to mock me when I'm out because they'll jump where I've been. They'll jump where I'm headed, but never go anywhere near where I am. Yeah, I don't think that we have that big of an issue with them where they're like causing a huge problem for other species and things like that. But ooh, that's a big hit. Hang on. Either it's swimming towards me or it let go. You got the no, it didn't get the bait off. All right, try it again. Ooh, did I get it or not? I think it let go. Maybe it'll come back. There's something down here. I think maybe it got the worm off. Yeah, it did. It got the worm off. Wonder if I'm too far over now. Think I may have floated too far over. Oh, we got one on there, I think. Nope, it's a stick. Man, I got a stick. That's what it was. There we go. This time is a fish. Or is it? Oh my goodness. No, now I'm stuck on something. That was for sure a fish. It took off with it. So I mean, man, they are mocking me at this point. Took the worm. All right. See how many more we got here. Yeah, we got 3 or 4 in here. Fish just jumped right in front of us. Like literally, it almost landed in the boat. How am I stuck again? Oh my goodness. Well, we may need to just head back towards the shore or the ramp just in general, just stop getting stuck on stuff. Like, ooh, Yeah, there it goes. All right, let's go over by that. We're just gonna go over where all these trees are at, see if there's any bass in there, and then we're gonna cut our way back across and go down the shoreline we came up. We know there are fish in there. They were biting like crazy. It was just we weren't hooking them. We got about a half hour or so left out here, 45 minutes maybe. Turn over. Ooh. Oh, hello. A duck just came out of the water right by where I was throwing. I better get that out of the way. Yes, that duck is just going everywhere I'm trying to go. Oh, wind's blowing us the wrong direction here. We're about to run into a tree again. Ooh, there's a log right here. Get up, get up, get up. See if anybody's over here. We're gonna go straight across to where we know there are at least bluegill, if nothing else. Let's finish off our bait. Got bites. Yeah, we got another stick. This time it got wrapped, so whatever it was that took my bait also then wrapped me around a stick and left. All right. And we're about to get right into this giant branches. Just stop it. Goodness. Oh my goodness, this is bad. All right. We're going to start moving our way across the lake again. Back towards the truck. So I am going to throw one towards the corner here just to see. We might have a fish on. Hang on. Oh, we do. We have a fish on. He's going under the boat. Woo! Little baby catfish. Crazy guy. Look at that. Nice little channel cat. Oh, he came off. That's all right. He came off. Just gotta change these real fast. All right. Well, we got a second fish at least. Didn't even lose the didn't even lose my bait. See if anybody else comes after while we float. I didn't even feel that thing on. All right, let's go ahead and start moving back towards where we know all the little guys are. Get a couple of them on the way out. I think that catfish was actually smaller than the bluegill we caught at the beginning. Yeah, I'll definitely have to come back here when it gets warm again next summer. Now that I've seen around a little bit. Don't forget, go to the website for the fishing channel. Just the super long URL in the bios everywhere you're at. That way you guys can help us build out our location database. So I'm going to add this one on there. We've got a couple others I need to add on as well to help people be able to find places to be able to get out and go do stuff. So do good and be nice, even if you guys could help us with some Washington locations, things like that. But we're working our way back across the lake, and now suddenly the wind has, even though it was blowing us this direction the whole time, now it's not. Suddenly now it's calm. Now that I need it to actually blow me back. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh yeah, so we have on our website, which the URL is complicated, but I believe it's in my bio over on my page. We have a locations database for people to be able to help us fill out. People will be able to find places to go and do stuff outside. We're still in beta testing, but there's a form you can fill out to submit some different places that we can add for people to be able to look for things like places that sell bait, boat access, ADA access, stuff for the kids like playgrounds, bike trails, stuff like that that these other bigger apps don't cover. But it's the stuff that parents, especially, or parents and beginners, are more interested in than what those big apps provide. We don't care about the water pressure. We care about whether or not, if my kids come need a changing table, I have one. Things like that. So that's what we're trying to build out. So if you go to the website, you'll be able to go to the location database, and then there's a submit a spot form at the top that you can fill out, and then we will get them added in to the into the database. You don't have to give away your secret spot, just place general information for people to be able to find stuff. Because I know I've had a lot of issues at least where I have a couple of hours like today. I don't want to have to spend my time trying to find a spot and then find out that I get there and it's closed, or it's a private one that was not marked, and stuff like that. So we want to provide that service to people and get the information out there. And it's free at the moment, so we want to keep it free. That's it. There is a Patreon for our outdoor channel as well, for people that want to help us be able to keep doing this kind of stuff. We also just released a blog on the website yesterday dealing with how to identify the different types of catfish. Because as you just saw, I catch a lot of catfish, and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what kind they are and things like that. And so, all right, we are almost back to the boat ramp here. So at the moment, there are, I think, 20 or 25, something like that, locations in the database, and they're all from my area. But we want to be able to add more than just places that I've gone and places here in Northeast Ohio. We want to be able to provide places everywhere. But we need people to help us do that. So. All right, we're back over on the shoreline where all these bluegill normally are hanging out. So we'll see if we can't get one here. We've got 2 or 3 more worms, about 25 minutes or so. Not sure if something just jumps behind us or not. Early this morning, there were 2 or 3 people out here bank fishing also, but they seem to be gone now. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, you are the ideal person, man. It's a database that's also fully searchable. So if you're looking for, like if you're in our area, ever and you're looking for just even a place to go, like you're looking for a dog park, something like that, you can search for the state and the area, and then just search for places that have been reported to have dog parks. Things like that. And I believe, I don't remember if I have added the spot yet for people to be able to add Canada in yet or not. I can't remember if I actually went ahead and added that in as an option yet or not. But eventually that's the goal, is the US and Canada. And then, if we get enough going on it, then maybe we'll expand it out beyond just a section of the world. This right here is where the bluegill were all pulled up earlier. Oh, do I have one on? Or am I stuck? I'm stuck. I'm stuck, of course. But yeah, now the wind starts blowing. There we go. Well, it was coming out. Goodness. What in the world am I stuck on down here? Oh, I'm stuck on somebody else's line again. I have been stuck on more people's lines today than I have all year up to this point. Like, people apparently just cut their lines in, or just throw their lines in. Hey man, yeah, we'll talk to you later. I will be jumping off here soon. We're gonna just use up the last of our bait, try to get a few more fish here. Goodness, wind is picked up bad. It's making it difficult to not crash. So there's the ramp that we're going to go up here eventually. Right. Probably got me stuck. Oh, what happened? That didn't sound good. I had a bite and then I waited too long and then it got me stuck instead. And this wind is making it very difficult for me to be able to go get my hook. Oh my goodness, this wind. And you got the tree going as well. Oh, I still have the fish on even. Hey, how about that? Little yellow perch. Switch this around. I will get them off first. Little yellow perch here. Try to get him. All right, that's number 3. It's number 3. We got a little bit more to go here. Although the wind is straight into the right. All right, how many more worms we got? A couple here. Oh, we got more than I thought we did. No, so we got way more than I thought we did. All right, we're gonna try to use these up quick. Assuming that I'm back because I think I may be getting stuck. Yes, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out now. This is rough over here. All right. Again. My goodness, this wind is bad. I'm gonna need to go out deeper just to be able to cast in here. There we go. Getting out a little deeper now. Now, when I need wind to push me, it wouldn't do it. Now it won't stop. I'm already almost back. Like, I spent all that effort getting out here now. About to go back into it again. It's going right back to the exact same spot. Even though I went out of my way around, it's literally just moving right back into the same set of rocks. Afraid it's gonna break the kayak soon. Dude, I didn't know you were coming back. That's what we're getting. It's being done here. Just trying to use it as worms and try not to wind cause us to crash, but we got bite. I don't think it's on. We'll find out here in a minute. No, it's not. Yeah. This wind just came out of nowhere, and now it's becoming a danger. I think my anchor will work here. Yeah, it's not going to help. We're bobbing too much. So we'll go out a little bit further here, and then we are going to head in 15 minutes. Let's see if anybody's trailing us here. Not sure if it's on or not. Felt like I have one. Gonna pull now. May have lost him. This wind's making it even hard to be able to get the line tight. go back towards the shore a little bit here. Oh, oops. I'm not sure if I've got one on. I might have one on already. Nope. Pulling hard for just landing. Still pulling hard. What the world? All right, let's get. We're blowing too far out now. Get back over. Wait, we're stuck. Uh-oh, we're really stuck. So much so, and the wind is not helping that. Oh boy. Well, this is what happened last time too, and then it turned out to be a fish, not. There we go. We got loose. right, a couple more casts here, and then we're gonna need to start heading in because this wind is making it difficult to finish out. So. So it feels like I've got some on, but then it doesn't at the same time. It just keeps like. The tugging on this just feels so weird. But it's just my one. Like, it doesn't make any sense. All right. We're gonna start heading back here. There's a spot right over there we're gonna try real fast. If we don't get anything here. One second. All right, I'm back. Got another phone call come in. So we are about to shut down anyway. Just seeing, I have way more worms than I thought I did. I thought I only had one left, but I have like 6 left. So we're gonna try this corner real quick, and then we're gonna paddle our way back and get packed up. And I'm just gonna have to throw it in the fridge and hope that they last. So we had one on, and it threw the bait at me. That was a horrible cast. Alrighty, we're gonna get turned around here in a sec. Okay, back into the wind we go. We're gonna circle around and try for another bluegill, and then let it blow us into the kayak launch ramp thing, whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna just, yeah, we've caught. Can't you see the fish counter there, Gio? 3 fish. We got a bluegill 15 minutes in, and then we got a catfish, and then we got a little yellow perch. Fake numbers, yeah, okay. So we've also pulled up a lot of trash. So we've done our part cleaning up the park here. Pulled up a lot of fishing line that people have just left at the bottom of the lake here. The clips will be coming if you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, or YouTube, for that matter. Normally, my clips get taken care of by the guy that I asked to be my mod, but he's been slacking today because he forgot his lunch. And he's hangry. You need a Snickers, man. Oh, goodness. It's just so bad. I thought you were here when oh no, you weren't here. That's right. It was right before you jumped back on is when I caught the perch. Like maybe 30 seconds after, right before you got on is when I caught the perch. I had just released it when you got back on. Oh yeah, you're always there, except for when you're not. All right, there we go. Let's get moving. Oh boy, wind's taking me again. This wind is just nasty. All right, we're making one more pass over here. And then oh, well, I may not be able to make that. So I'm getting blown away again. Did you at least get your lunch? Yeah. Yeah, we're in a big bite. Man, I think I lost it again. All right. On that note, let's try to get into the kayak rack here. Be much more graceful of an exit than yesterday. Oh my goodness. That's right. No fish were harmed. But I don't know if I can get in there because of the wind. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh boy. All right. Oof. Almost up. Almost up. Uh-oh, these wheels are locked. There are wheels on this thing to try to make this easier. They're not rolling. Ooh. That's not so good. All right. We're in. So we will see you guys later. Don't forget, tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on our Twitch will be a live episode recording Misfits, so stop in then.